Shall we play a game?
That reminds me. Okay, you can open your wallet and there's actually a picture. And your ID. And you can use these cool little beer tap handles to go through your inventory. So here's an old photo, we can look at it. This was once your favorite photo of Barbara and Jessica, but nowadays you can hardly look at it. Aw. Let's look at our license. Flattering. It's your New York State driver's license. Now you're official. Okay, so now I have wax lips and I'm not sure why. Candy, can we buy candy? You buy a few chunks of Berserka bubblegum, chew them until the flavor has you thoroughly dismayed, spit it into the garbage behind the counter. Guess he didn't like that. How much money do I have? Where's my money? Okay, good. I don't want to beg again. Tea, electron, let's buy it, maybe buy a tea. You grab a sack of Tana leaf tea, the tea that made Sri Lanka recognized for its tea exports.
That'll be all the fingers on your left hand.
Pardon me?
Oh, did I say all the fingers on your left hand? I meant 22 Bonnie.
You carefully push 22 Bonnie across the counter and pull your hand back quickly before the clerk can have at it. So we have tea. Okay, try that.
None of these sunglasses will fit me. I only have 2 eyes.
We can fix that.
We can.
They say if one of your eyeballs gets eaten out of your head, 2 will grow back in its place.
Do they?
It's worth a try. Come closer.
No.
I can't tell if this guy wants to bone me or just, like, eat my eyes and limbs. It's a very fine line between flirting and death threats. Body tattoos, that sounds interesting. Which tattoo? Motorcycle, tentacle, pentacle, tentacle throwing through skull, skull surrounded by a spider, spider wrapped in a snake, snake wrapped around a sword, sword with thorns, thorns wrapped in heart, heart broken in half. If I remember this correctly, we need to be cursed, and I think we need to have a pentacle. So I'm gonna buy that. I think I can buy more if that's wrong.
You know how to get these off?
Soap and water?
You have to chew off the part of your body that's got the tattoo. Here, put one on your foot and I'll show you how to do it.
No.
You wisely decide not to put the tattoo on in front of the clerk. He's certainly chomping at the bit. Vermin, sweaters, there's the bargain bin. Let's buy something from the bargain bin. Being a typical New Yorker, you pride yourself on always being equipped for cold winter weather. I guess we can't buy anything from the bargain bin. Oh, it's one of those, rides. Let's ride it. You wipe some of the cobwebs away and take a seat in the cramped Astro ship. You fish a Bonnie coin out of your pocket and drop it into the slot. It audibly falls into the coin box, but the machine shows not a flicker of life.
Hey, this thing doesn't work. Can I get my coin back?
The clerk digs around a drawer and hands you a Bonnie.
I don't think that thing even works.
Thanks for telling me.
Damn. Can we take it? No, we can't take it. Wind-up toys. I think we're good. I don't think we need anything. Oh, whoops. Okay. Let's, what am I supposed to do now? Bones. You probably don't remember, but when you were in that crate being shipped to Castle Florescu, you vowed not to bring a lot of crap back with you on this trip. But wax lips are okay. Yeah, that makes a lot of sense. Oh my, did you see that? A ghost just came out of the well. Alright, so I've got tea. Can we open it? You open the box and pull out a single tea bag, which you assume will do the trick. Okay. Smell. Oops. The scent of the Tana leaf tea really brings back memories of the time. Not that long ago when you opened up a box of Tana leaf tea and took out this tea bag. Let's look at the pentagram tattoo. This is a temporary tattoo of a pentacle, also called a pentagram. According to its label, it's attractive, easy to apply, and won't come off until you take it off, or until the first time somebody or something accidentally touches it, whatever comes first. Okay, I think we're done in Weirworths. I don't know anything about the curse, but I think if we talk to the driver, we'll learn more.
To,
Going to the castle. How's
it hang?
Which hanging are you referring to, sir?
How many have there been lately?
Let me find this month's calendar of events.
Never mind. Never mind.
Oh, he's so charming, that one. We have to somehow... Let's go back into Starbucks. Let's talk to, let's talk to her again.
Yes.
Are you alone?
Are you alone?
Yes.
Would you prefer me to leave you that way?
She shrugs.
Yes.
I already asked all of this stuff.
Are you alone?
Yes.
We can talk to, Joan Rivers wannabe again.
Callahan.
How many people live in this town? Coffee. I'd like to ask about franchise opportunities. I asked her this already. What's open around
What's
here?
open around here at this time of night?
It's early in the evening, not a lot's open yet. Kaz's opens early, they'll be open. The 5 and 10 might be open. The First Banny Bank of Loch Lomond used to be open, but they went under.
That's too bad.
Nah, that should have been buried a long time ago. They had a free chicken accounts, but the stench of rotten flesh was enough to turn a rat's appetite.
Any other places?
Let me think. There's Horman's World of Spurtin' Goods, but that's all the way out in the hill and back around by the south entrance.
Any others?
Well, it's always fun to go to the unsafe way, but I think they're closed for inventory, and they try to find out how much they've lost lately due to spoilage or rats or just vanishing.
They lose a lot of groceries, do they?
No employees.
Alright. I can see that's gonna lead me into a lot of disinformation.
Thank you,
Let's
sir.
ask for
May I
more
have
information.
another?
Well, you got your Kinko's copies, but now this town's got more copies of Kinko's running around than we know what to do with.
Okay. Anything else?
Thank you, sir. May I have another?
Well, there's a microbrewery at the other end of town, Big Purple Brews, but it's kind of dangerous. A lot of maniacs and murderers.
I've never heard of Big Purple Brews.
Oh, you know the ones. If you can't do the time, we've got the beer.
I think she's just gonna keep
Thank you, sir. May
looping,
I
but
have
let's keep
I got
trying.
customers.
No, she doesn't like us anymore. Maybe we can buy some coffee. I need a curse to get in. I think I've missed something. Let's go back and talk to our buddy Thor. Or Tor. My bad. What's the cover charge? What's this about
What's
a
this
curse?
about needing a curse to get in?
Must have mark of curse.
I've already got one. Where
Where
do I get a curse mark?
mark?
Old gypsy. Woman. Old woman gypsy.
Okay, maybe...
What's this
Okay,
about?
he's just gonna keep telling
I've
us
already
about
got
that.
Tor.
Well, what does...
Sheep. Tor.
Okay. Let's ask the driver if he knows where the gypsy
Where are we
is.
off to, sir?
The gypsy. To the
If
old
you
gypsy
say
woman's
so, sir.
place.
She's a bit of a skank, sir. But I wouldn't kick her out of bed for eating maggots, if you know what I mean.
Ooh.
Off with us, then.
Naughty, naughty. The driver heads to the outskirts of town. The further you ride, the less frequent the buildings become, giving way to untended farms and ramshackle farmhouses and barns that lean impossibly one way or another. Soon, the farms themselves become more sparse, then vanish altogether. The ground is covered by a low-lying fog, but the sounds and smells emanating from the mist paint a picture you're just as happy not to see. Thick grassy bubbles bursting on the surface of stagnant bogs, startling loud cracks of peculiarly large frogs, the occasional soft splashing of some poor animal being pulled under by a snake or crocodile and other aquatic predator, and insects whose droning is occasionally punctuated by soft thuds as they hurl themselves against the windows of your carriage. Barely visible amongst the mist and trees are twisted and agonized shapes of patches of cattails that suddenly rattle as if something is moving through them. Once in a while you catch a glimpse of 2 red eyes staring at you from low to the ground. You pass a sign that says, next swamp gas 2 miles, and then a few minutes later, gypsy services next right. None too soon for your taste, the driver takes a gentle right turn, shuts off the horses, and silent. Deciding that this is your cue, you uncertainly emerge from the trap, trying to peer through the swirling tendrils of vapor in the ground to make sure it's solid. You test it with your foot. It's hard-packed dirt. You stand up and immediately see the old gypsy woman silhouetted in the window of her brightly lit wagon. Slowly, you walk over until you're standing directly in front of her.
When was the last time you had a haircut? You look like a girl. No wonder you're not married again already. What kind of woman wants a guy with longer hair than hers? Ugh, don't even get me started.
Aw, look at her earrings. They're smiley faces. Try on.
I don't want to take them off. I always have trouble finding the holes again.
You and me both, sister. Violin. I guess I should talk to her before trying to steal her earrings.
Don't tell me. I know it already. Your name is Jay. No, Jake. Jake Smokeenders. Jake Smokeenders. Am I right or what?
Very close. It's Jake Stonebender.
Oh, please, it's the same thing. So, who sent you?
Tor sent me.
Oh, Tor, so sad about him. He was such a nice boy. But now,
I know.
I'd like to get into Casimir's. Let's ask her about Piotr first.
You know a fella named Piotr?
only about 1,000 of them. Why?
I got a friend named Piotr who lives here, in Castle Florescu.
Piotr from the Florescu Piotrs? I knew him, must be close to 100 years now. How is he?
He's depressed, he's sad, and he's lonely. He came back here from America. I'm not sure why.
That's a shame. He was such a sweet little nudnik.
Nudnik? Nudnik? I'm gonna call everyone a nudnik from now on. I like that word. So let's ask her about the curse, because we need to be cursed. I'd like to get into
Casimir's, but they want me to have a curse mark.
And? So, show them your curse mark.
I don't have a curse mark, I don't think.
Why not?
My dog ate it.
My dog ate it.
See, that's why I tell people to rub bitter apple on them. The dogs won't lick them then.
Well, my supermarket doesn't carry bitter apples.
Well, I don't know what kind of supermarket that is. What's your case? I'll get you a new one.
I don't know. I'm a werewolf.
I'm a werewolf.
I mean, she's hairy enough, so why not? The gypsy woman holds out her hand. You lay your palm in hers.
What are you looking for?
If you were a werewolf, you would have the pentagram, the 5-pointed star upon your palm. Which needs washing, by the way.
Well, it just so
Besides,
happens
have you seen
that I have a tattoo.
If you see the mark of the pentium on your hand, and you've got some wolfbane and maybe a little silver to cross my palm with, I'll see what I can do about a curse mark, okay?
You mean pentagram, not pentium, right?
Yeah, shalom. I mean salam.
Oh, isn't she great? Luckily I bought the correct tattoo because I remembered it a little bit. So let's wear it. Trying to remain casual and cavalier, you read the instructions on the back of the package and then pull open the plastic. Licking your palm in an ironically animalistic fashion, you then press the tattoo against your hand and hold it there for 30 seconds, applying even pressure. Finally, you peel off the backing and blow gently on the beautiful, perfect tattoo.
I like it.
Alright, let's show her our hand now. Maybe she'll...
So?
I'm just gonna say I'm a werewolf again.
See?
Is that a lovely pentagram? They're usually just a lot of little whiteheads in sort of a 5-pointed star shape. But this is beautiful. Mr. Eisenstadt, did you see his pentagram?
I saw it. It's beautiful.
What else do you need to reassure you that I'm a werewolf?
Just wolfbane. When it's not in bloom, werewolves are in remission. Do you have any?
I don't think so.
Very peculiar,
Wolfsbane.
you having a pentagram then. Maybe it's a rash.
Oh, I have tea. That doesn't work, but at least you tried. Wolfsbane? Okay, let me save my game. I'll save it as something different. I'll save it as gypsy. How does she not have any wolfsbane? She's got everything else. Okay, well, you drive back to town.